We're having a sports competition, this inter-house sports, long ago, secondary school to be exact. And then I intentionally used to hide then because they would drag all those that are, tall, exactly, to the field. But then I used to admire those that run. I would rather watch them from afar and just watch how they would, take off. So somebody just saw me, the coach. I wasn't hiding myself well enough. So he just saw me. I said, Dara, yeah, come. God. So he called me to, the starting line. People already cheering. This all will pass everybody. This all will pass everybody. I wasn't informed that it's 800 meters. So, is there anything complicated in running? You just run. You just start. Shebi? So it's how fast you can carry your legs. Shebi? Abi now? I thought so too. So they blew the whistle and we took off. And I took off with all my strength, all my might. A runner would know there's something wrong with that narration. So I took off with all my strength, running, pop. I passed everybody. I passed everybody. 100 meters. I passed everybody when I was getting to 200 meters. I was hearing one of my friends trying to gesture to me that like he was mouthing something, but I was feeling so fly because I passed everybody. So I thought I will win this race. So people were cheering. Knowing that the cheer was deception. Those that were cheering, they were from the other house. They were essentially cheering me on. Keep going, we're done. So I passed everybody. My friend stood at the edge of the race. And he was trying to flag me down. As I was running, he was like, save your... I was like, what are you saying? So when I came closer, I said, save your strength. And I'd already passed him. It was when I got to 300 meters. I don't know that my leg was not going... I'm trying to... It's not lifting. It's not coming down. It's getting slower. That's one by one. They're just passing me. Pew. When it got to 500 meters, I just balanced myself and diverted from the race. And I found a wall. I just crashed on that wall. And I was breathing. As if... So they all rallied around me. Sorry. Why didn't you save your strength? Why didn't you? I said, I didn't know. I was not informed. I thought it's just running. And I learned a valuable lesson. Number one is that I can't run. And number two is, in order for you to go far and for you to finish, it's important for you to know the secret to go far. It's not how you take off that will determine if you end or if you even get to the finish line. And I learned that day. I learned it's quite hard. It is foreseeing the future, paying the price that will warrant you going far. So zeal will start you off. Zeal will make you take off. But it is wisdom that will keep you on the track. Now, if only I had been told the simple secret, if only I had known the secret to long-distance racing, I wouldn't have, gone off. I would have finished that race. No matter how zealous you start, there is a finishing strength that you cannot bank on at the beginning. There is a finishing strength that must be keyed into, that must be prayed into. Another secret to going further is company. Your company largely determines how far you go. So when you're together with like minds, please, people of like minds, you will just end up going further. And we know this adage that says if you want to go fast, you walk alone. Go alone, you will go fast. But if you want to go far, you go with a company. And we have many examples in the Bible, but my favorite is Daniel. Daniel and his friends ate pulse. You know pulse? Beans. For 3 years. When his other Judites were eating meat, chicken, drinking wine, It's not like they were isolated. They were together. So you are seeing them pass a bowl of chicken to the next table. You are seeing that happen. You are seeing them pass ham, sausages to the next table. You are seeing wine bottles going to the next table. But no, ask yourself, if you are Shadrach and Meshach, and Daniel said, my brothers, we cannot do this. The God of our fathers, he abhors this. We are in a strange land. These are fools dedicated to idols. We have to stand firm. And maybe in the first month, you said yes. Yes. But then the next month, you are seeing your brothers eating wine, chicken, and everything. And then they are bringing beans and water to your table with vegetables. Because he said pulse and water. So beans, vegetables. And every other pulse delicacies, basically the beans class. And they're bringing it to your table. And you're eating beans and drinking water. First month, second month, third month, fourth month, fifth month. I can imagine, I'm so certain that they must have complained. Because they're human beings. But maybe as one of them is complaining, say, guys, let's just take wine. Or let's just take a piece of chicken. You know what? Let's do it like this. We will eat it on Saturday. Sunday to Friday. Pulse and vegetables. And the other one will say that, no, guys, see, we cannot do this. We can't do this. What's the point of all the sacrifice we're doing then? It is a sin. A sin is a sin. Okay. First year will pass. 1 year, 6 months. The one that was saying is a sin, say, guy, I'm thinking that we can all share just a drumstick. We need meat. We need meat. Beans is protein now, so why are you deceiving? We need meat. We need animal protein. Animal protein. And then Daniel is like, no, see, don't worry. Let's ask for strength. See, just look at the benefits of having a company of like minds that can run together. And that is why they could do the 3 years, because they were 4. So because they were a company, they were able to run alone. And I can tell you that you should ask the Lord for friends. I can never forget the time when Pastor Lawrence talked about how we should ask for stronger friends. That prayer is a very, very intentional and important prayer, because your friends largely determine how far you go. And finally, intimacy. The secret to going far and to finishing well. Intimacy. In Isaiah chapter 40, verse 31, it talks about how waiting upon the Lord will renew your strength. It says that they that wait upon the Lord will renew their strength. They will mount up with wings as eagles. They will run and not be weary. They will walk and not faint. So, waiting upon the Lord, intimacy, being intentional about your spending time with Him. It cannot be overemphasized. There was one time that a lady was talking about intimacy, and then she made a reference that it's basically into me. See. So when the Lord is saying, have an intimate relationship with me, let's cultivate intimacy. He's bringing you to His presence so you will see into Him. So into me, see. Because intimacy is basically you unveiling yourself before somebody else. You know how the Bible talked about how the man knew his wife and they gave birth to a son. So intimacy should produce something. Intimacy is knowing someone. And that is seeing into the person. So intimacy is a very, very important key to going far and to finishing strong. In the presence of the Lord, there is fullness of what? Strength. So strength is renewed in the presence of the Lord. No matter how far you want to go, no matter how much you want to do exploits, you have to come back for a refill. And that is why Jesus took so personally his quiet time. The Bible will talk about how he will, wake up early in the morning before it is bright. And he will spend time in the wilderness. He will go to an isolated place and will just stay there, communing, interfacing with the presence of God. If you are here and you just think intimacy is just about singing and having religious prayers, when I mean religious prayers, I mean You just praying because you have been told to pray and you have been told what to pray. So you just have the prayer without any feeling or any sincerity therein, then that is not intimacy. I'm going to add a bonus to it, and it is to confess it. Confess, I will finish well. I will finish strong. There was one time we had a true talk with my husband, and then he said something that just stuck with me. He said, never see yourself or never see a day that you are weak or that you're tired. There are so many people that even as they are praying now, maybe as they are praying and charging for 12 hours, they are still seeing that, I'm pretty sure by next year or by next month, I'll be so dry, things will be so, life would have choked me. It is well, sure, it is well. There are people that are seeing that about themselves. They are not seeing themselves going far. Are we together? There are people that keep seeing themselves getting weak. They keep seeing themselves needing strength. They keep seeing themselves longing for help because they are seeing that they are seeing the worst of themselves, if I should just put it like that. But always see yourself that, no, I'm going to be strong till the end. Now, it's just to apply these principles together. Them in isolation is not what we're talking about. It's to apply them together. So even as you are seeing yourself like that, you are seeing yourself like that because you are saying, I will apply these principles. So I will definitely be like this. Do you understand? So you are saying that I will confess it. I'll be intimate with the Lord. I'll have the right company. So I will definitely finish strong. It's not just you saying it and you doing absolutely nothing to make it happen. You are confessing it. You are decreeing it. You are thinking about it. You are seeing yourself on that time. You are thinking about it. And then you are doing what you need to do. That's Haba. Since I'm doing this, I will definitely end well. What are you telling me? Do you understand?
We would love to hear how this message has blessed you. Please share your testimony with us at davidicgenerationtestimonies@gmail.com. For inquiries and invitations, please reach us at thedavidicgenerationib@gmail.com and lawrenceoyorinvitations@gmail.com. To partner with us, please do so through the account below.